there. Halloween. Hey there. Halloween isn't here yet, but we thought we would talk about zombie properties. Good afternoon and welcome to the porch. This is the porch on the move. Now, zombie properties can be delightful or frightful. So let's talk about them. I'm Sylvia with my friends. I'm Cheri Darmanine.
And I'm Linda Hollington. They left me home on the porch.
You're keeping the home fires burning, Linda. Thank you for running the Zoom for us.
Yeah, we're doing the Porch 321 on the move today. And we're going to show you a zombie house and explain to you what that means. When we say zombie properties, we're not talking about The Walking Dead or a haunted house or anything like that. What we're talking about are properties that are left vacant and unmaintained. So therefore they're neglected, and it's for various reasons. Could be that, it could be anything other than a foreclosure in most cases. And if so, that's a good thing, right, Linda?
Right, and they're pretty popular with investors. They actually go around neighborhoods looking for them themselves. Sometimes they call us about them, but most of the time we're talking about something that's not on the market, hasn't been on the market. But they like to get them, rehab them, and either use them for rentals or some kind of resale, like flipping.
All right. So we're going to drive around today, and Cheri's the one driving. And we're going to show you one, maybe two homes that could use a rehab and resale, and they might be zombie homes. And as the lady said, there's lots of reasons why folks do this. If they get tired of the rental scene, their landlords or the insurance just went up, and their time to be investors is over, and they're looking to downsize and reduce their portfolio. So there's lots of reasons. Time marches on, and so we are on the hunt, right?
Yes, we're on the hunt today to see what we can find out there, because we just want to show you what it looks like when we say zombie house. But remember, it's not necessarily a zombie house if it's owner occupied. Because if it's an owner occupied home, chances are they may not have the money to rehab the home or bring up the maintenance on it. And in that case, we can talk to them about the Revitalize program. Remember that? We talked about that.
Revitalize.
That's a great program to introduce the homeowners to be able to get these neglected homes back in shape.
All right, so we're on the road. Linda, what have you got?
So Linda, what is it like finding zombie properties?
What is it like finding them is your question?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have found that most neighborhoods have them. If you just go in and just look around, you're going to find a property in there that looks deserted. But like Cheri said, it may not be. So you need to do your research on it to find if it is or not. It could be owned by, a property management company. It could already have been bought by somebody who hasn't done anything with it yet. There could be lots of reasons why it looks the way it does. But sometimes it could be a good deal for somebody. Not necessarily cheap, but a good deal,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to do your research, though, ahead of that, because you definitely don't want to go in there and start, thinking that it is a zombie house and you haven't done the proper research to find out if it's owned or not owned, or is it a foreclosure, who are you supposed to be calling? The bank, what the story is.
Or ladies, let's remind our folks that they can just be walking their neighborhood, find this zombie property, and give us a call, and then we can maybe approach those owners and see if this is a home they need help to sell, and maybe get their neighborhood a new owner that's looking to be in the neighborhood. So drive and walk around.
I think our goal today is to get us to look outside the box here of opportunities that may be out there.
Well, we just pulled up in front of our first zombie. This is a house that had been lived in at one point, and somebody just up and left. I don't know why. Haven't really got into the nitty gritty of it yet. I have reached out to the owner, but that's about it at this point.
Have they responded?
And they have not responded
I
yet.
have a lot of trouble getting responses. Sometimes it's just, they don't know what to do and they're just not sure and they get kind of, I think, unresponsive or frozen, but it's worth keeping up after.
It is.
Absolutely.
Because it's a shame to see something in this particular case.
Well, how old is this?
This home was built in 2006. So it's not an old house. But unfortunately, it's just been let go.
Okay, what are some of your telltale signs now? I bet the camera on the dash cam, but you can see that, I guess, some of the telltale signs.
Yeah, some of the telltale signs, if you can, first off, right off the bat, is the lawn. If you'll notice here, everything is overgrown. You can barely get to the front door. You can tell that the grass has been growing so much that you can't even, that no one has ever walked in the last few months through the front door. So you have, that's a first sign right there, because if people were coming in and out, the grass would be beat down, and it's not. Second of all, the garbage cans have never left that site, because I've been by here several times. The mailbox is in very ill repair, and it doesn't have any numbers on it. You know, and it's important that it does have numbers on it so that you can get your mail.
All right. Yeah,
You know?
I can see that.
But I don't know if you can see. Try not to get the house number.
Right.
Let's see here. You can see that this home has definitely been neglected. They did at one point in time have tenants in here, or somebody was living here.
Sure.
But it's obvious that no one is living
The
in here.
pandemic had a real problem for a lot of
Yes.
landlords, and they couldn't collect rent, and now they're in trouble.
Does that look like the original roof?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so you're
So you're looking at an original roof from 2006. And it doesn't look bad because it
No,
is
I
an
see.
architectural roof, so it's not in bad shape.
Yeah.
But I can assume that it's nearing the end of life.
well. And problem with the insurance, I mean, they're just going to look at the age.
Right.
They don't spend much time giving you a chance. But anyway,
Try to pan.
you know, it's that camera.
Oh, it's that camera.
Yeah, I can turn this one
No,
around.
that's okay. That's okay. So we're just trying to give you an idea of what what it looks like, and then we'll go from the road. You can see the whole neighborhood here is not bad. Just this one
no, not
house.
at all. Yeah.
Just
Well,
this
and-
one
and,
house.
You know, it would be a relief to the neighbors if something was done and progressed, because being in limbo, that's a tough place for neighborhoods to be.
Now, this house has a story to tell.
Okay.
This house was bought. It was remodeled, repainted, remodeled inside. It was up for sale. It's sold, and it has been like this ever since. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but no one's cut the grass in several weeks. And again, this is all just a matter of paying attention, you know?
When you're out walking the dog, or just
Yeah,
out
or just
having a
driving
walk,
around, or just driving back and
I mean,
forth.
you know your little red flags kind of pop up if it's your neighborhood. So give us a call, let us know, and we will do some research and look into it and see what the scoop may be, and see if we can help the owners.
Yeah, and
There are
there's
options.
there are options, and the one back there that we just passed, that particular home needs a lot of work as far as it's a revitalized prospect.
Yeah.
Because it does need a lot of work, it does need some repair, but it's a revitalized prospect because there's people living there, there's a family there.
Providing it's not in foreclosure.
Right, yeah, there's a family living there, but it definitely needs some work. Another telltale sign, which I'm gonna back up and show you real quick. Take a look at this particular issue. I don't know if you can see it or not, but when we're driving around, look at the tarp and bags on the roof of this house. Okay. What does that tell you? That tells you that these people need a new roof. And by the looks of the outside, they need new paint. Okay. They are a definite target for the Revitalize program. You know, they may be interested in getting a new roof on and getting the house spruced up and selling it.
And a lot of times, Linda, don't you find people just don't know how to get started? Sometimes they get in a kind of a dire straits. We all have been there.
Yeah, oftentimes people are driven out of their homes because of medical expenses, and they just can't function to really
Well, yeah.
take care
The
of them.
numbness that takes over and decision making becomes incredibly difficult.
Right.
So
It does.
I think it's best, and if we can help them, then that's great. I mean, that's what we're here for. We've all been around the block a few times.
Yeah.
And we have been in those situations where life's just thrown a monkey wrench that seems insurmountable. But anyway, so, all right, ladies, well, what does that say? Are we all set with our?
I hope everybody has a full understanding of what a zombie house is now. And if you do own one, there's hope.
Yeah.
And if you live in a home that you need a lot of repairs done on, there's even more hope.
Right.
You know, don't give up, because there are programs out there like the Revitalize program with Caldwell. You know.
Yep, lots of different things. And there are options and there are ways out. So, anything else, Linda, from you?
No, like I said, we were just throwing out an option here for those
Yeah.
that are looking right now.
And
Something
we
you may
appreciate.
have thought about.
Go ahead, what, Linda?
Just something that you may not have thought about. That's all.
Right.
Exactly. It's just may not have been, and a lot of people don't offer that program, the Revitalize program, either. I mean, I only know that Caldwell does. So, you know, it's something that I think is a great benefit for people. And I love helping people. So if we can help people, why not think about it? You know, but we wanted to drive around today and just show you something different, and, you know, let you know what a zombie house is and why they call them that. And
so we may show you more when Halloween
Yeah.
gets closer and closer.
I might find some really good ones to show you later on.
It's fun going out on the road a little bit. So
Yeah, I love to do this because it's amazing what you'll see in your own neighborhood. You know, if you just drive around and pay attention, it tells you a lot about what's going on.
all right. Well, I think that's it for us. Oh, there's a new roof going on that house. Yep. New AC going on the house we just passed. There's always something.
Cheri, you gonna close us up?
Yes, I will, because you know why? Because my favorite line to tell you is to please subscribe to us on YouTube. Like and subscribe. We really would appreciate it. We need more followers, and you would be the best
we
one.
do, right?
Thank you for watching the 321 Porch, or Porch 321 on the move today.
Yeah.
And
Happy
thank
zombie
you, ladies.
hunting.
Thank you, ladies, for all your hard work out there in that hot sun today.
Thanks for taking care of things back home. We'll see you soon, Linda.
All right,
Bye.
thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.